Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday afternoon here on Kobold Press. I'm Little Red Dot. I'm done talking. I'm passing it off to Noir.
Bah! Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm ready. I can do this. Welcome to the season finale of Into the Southlands.
Yes.
Big deal. Like, we've made it towards the end. Nobody died. I mean,
Somehow.
not for lack of trying, but no one has died. And we're having a pretty good time overall. I'm gonna be your GM, Noir, pronouns, he, they, all that good stuff. I'm just ready to jump into it. So let's get to the most important part of any story, and that's the people that make it happen. And this time we're going to start with you, Dot. So I'm switching it up.
Hi, y'all. I'm Dot. Y'all know me. I'm your resident Kobold Press Twitch producer. I'm back with Ufu, who's our little arena hedgehog folk, who's really good at slaps and pointing. Really, really good. really good at slaps and pointing.
Eating grasshoppers?
Oh, yeah, really yeah. I have a particular taste for grasshoppers or bug-like critters. And, there's a possibility I might find my best friend today. I'm actually found my best friend today since he's kind of been missing. Like other people have spotted Gafir, but not Ufu. But you know what? While we're here, I want to remind everybody, if you're here with Warriors Waterdeep, thanks for dropping by. And y'all, I'm going to drop a link. We have a Kickstarter launching tomorrow. It's going to be a big deal. I'll talk about it at the end, but I'm going to drop a link right now. Okay, ding, 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 passing it.
All right, passing it on right over to the most shredded cat, Zat, the bane of my existence, the mustached Nat 20 rolling deviant. Please tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name. That's a wonderful intro. My name is Marcus. If you want to know a little bit more about me, last night I was up until about 1 a.m. playing video games and drinking beer, and then I thought this morning it would be a really good idea to install my most HD 4K camera so you could really see the tiredness on my face. But I am playing Zat, one of the favorite RPG characters I have ever played. He is a small, shredded cat who has a propensity for getting into trouble, getting out of trouble in the weirdest possible way. And I am so happy to be here for the season 2 finale at Kobold Press of Southlands with these amazing, wonderful, talented, brilliant people who you all should be paying money. Just throw money at them. If you have a job for any of these people, say we love you. Give them money. These are all the coolest people I know. Seriously, these are awesome people. I'm done. Pass that off. Pass it. Go. Get out of here.
We're doing WWE promos. The further along we get, the more hype we're getting. And passing it right along to the master of cameras, the sorcerer of lenses, and the I can't say coolest bird, but one of the coolest birds that we've got in the crew. Let's get it on over to Shiny, aka KP.
Sunday. Welcome right here on this channel. We have Into the Southlands with Shawnee. Shawnee. You said we have to go a little bit more each time, and I just figured
I appreciate that. I'm just to fit along with it.
In this corner right here, we have the master of music. The bardest of bardtastic of birds. We have Johnny. I'm a bird.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's how that ends. And moving right along to the other bird in the party, the master of the grease spell in the oh, sorry, that's too much thrown in there.
Oh, okay. I was very much here for it. I'm ready to cheer. Like, where's my sign that says "Go Birds, go"?
The one, the only, the magnificent Moonshine, aka the lovely Anita. Tell us about yourself.
Moonshine the Magnificent here, coming at you. Out in the Kobold Press universe. I am here to tell you right now.
Oh,
Marcus is the winner? I mean, Zat's the winner? What?
The Grease spell is the greatest spell in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and I have yet to be proven wrong. And any of you think that the Grease spell is not... There's a lineup out the door of folks willing to take me on. And guess what? You're gonna get greased. Come at me again.
So
Priest.
watch your step. Oh my
You'll
god.
watch your step. And you'll probably fail your dex save.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh!
And finally, in the lineup, we've got the most fashionable Minotaur you've ever seen.
So thanks. I think we're just gonna like bring it back down to like -10.
From 11.
Very fair.
Gonna make it a little chill again. Sup? I play a Minotaur who is fabulous. They don't scream, they don't shout, they don't subscribe to wrestling except that belt. That belt Phaedra needs. They need it. So if you want to just like pass it over, Phaedra doesn't enter in contest. They just win.
Could you just like I'm gonna drop it into the Discord real quick. So
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
There's nothing,
need to get
there's
into the
nothing
port.
more Phaedra than wanting a championship belt, not because of the competition, but because it's a fashionable accessory.
Beautiful.
Right. So now that we got our ha-has out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into the episode. Last time on Into the Southlands, the party had just recovered from the encounter with Phaedra's ex in the twisted gaslight labyrinth. And now that Phaedra has gotten control over it, the wolves that they had escaped by running into the labyrinth, now that there was no longer a guardian, began to corrupt the labyrinth, which in turn took its toll on Phaedra, causing Phaedra to pass out. And the party went forth and faced the wolves, and they went and faced the wolves' master.
We gotta trick the wolves.
Yeah, I think we did very well.
Well, I mean, you tricked the wolves for the most part.
We led them out into the desert and left them to die.
Wow.
Well, one of them got transported to another dimension of some kind, I believe.
That's right.
That also
Did
happened.
we polymorph one? Oh no, we polymorphed
No,
the
polymorph
under.
the big bad.
You used the
to look like an
polymorph
evil Zat.
spell.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was evil Zat. It was a
That's
Zat
right.
with the goatee. Leather daddy Zat
Ooh.
with the goatee.
There
Ooh.
was lots of trolling of my BBEG in the last episode. The Shadow Stag, which is the guardian and owner of the Shadow Wolves, was turned into a BDSM version of Zach a few times, and they were able to use that to get away from the Shadow Stag. However, one of the wolves that was able to track Ufu down, bit their master, the Shadow Stag, thus breaking the polymorph just in time for the Shadow Stag to summon a fire elemental on the ship that the party is using to escape. And so now you find yourselves cast off into the river with a fire elemental that is just hammering down on your ship as you make your way towards your destination. So very quickly, I just want to ask, what is everyone doing as you're making your way down to Mercuria? It is going to be a long trip, and your ship is beginning to take a little bit of damage. So I guess the better question would be, let's roll initiative.
I was about to say,
Yeah, that was- I was
can
gonna say, like,
I
aren't we-
slap the fire? Yeah, okay.
I was like, last time I remember, our boat was getting punched by a giant thing. So I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna. I choose to sail. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sail safely down there, Noir.
I've got one more of these. Wait, babe.
Nice. We're already off to a strong start with that initiative roll.
Oh boy.
22
Good job.
Oh my
every
God.
time. Every time.
Damn.
I mean,
I am
character
13.
sheet. Where is my Donde está? Oh, it's in the. Of course, it's there. That's the reason why. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, 9.
At least we have that nice 22 as a buffer.
Yeah, don't look at Moonshine's 4.
Oh.
Plus, also 13. No.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. We're gonna start with Ufu. Then that.
Okay. Yo, I don't even know where to begin.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, we can get some kind of hose. Would a fire hose work if we just free down the fire monster?
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
work on
with our
that.
resident fire hose that we pick up and
We could find one.
use.
Okay.
So Ufu,
Uh-huh.
you're up first as you see the fire elemental begin to slam and deal and try and deal devastating damage to the ship. Right now, all the damage that has been done has been for the most part superficial. You
That's
remember,
the worst kind. Like,
Yeah, I mean, cosmetically, the ship does not look
oh,
what it does not look
Mhm,
as good as it used to.
Mhm.
But structurally, it's still sound. But you're not sure how much.
Oh, let us not
longer the
forget,
ship can take.
Phaedra is in gaseous form.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I forgot.
right.
I
Okay,
forgot
so
you
Ufu's gonna take maybe a little bit of a bonus action and undo the wine skein that's carrying Phaedra and let Phaedra out. I forgot about that.
Can Phaedra choose to no longer be gaseous, or
yeah, how does that work?
I
again?
have to choose because I cast
Okay.
it, so I just basically release Phaedra from the
drop concentration? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I'll give that to you as a free action.
Or either I drop concentration when this elemental comes on board and Phaedra bursts free of my wine skein. Whichever. Okay, did that. Y'all. This is a whole mood and a half. Okay. I think I'm gonna use my quarterstaff because I get all this extra stuff now. So I'm gonna take both my do I wanna spend? I'm so short on key points and health and so many things.
This
Yeah,
is the BB.
Keep in mind, this is the
almost.
third fight you've all had in a row without any
Yeah.
restoration or anything of that nature. So the solution
Oh,
may
no.
be to try and just get it off the ship rather than
That's a good
full-on
point.
fight.
I just looked
So
at my
keep
health,
that in
please.
mind.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I have one idea, but I need to see if it actually will push this thing back, right? Because the idea is like get it off the boat.
Right.
I would like to, now that I remember it, and I could have used it last time, but now that I know I can use it, I do have a dimension door, and I don't know if it's possible for me to open one up and then have someone else push it or me push it through away from the boat.
Technically, with dimension door, it has to be a willing creature.
Ah.
However, because rule of cool, I will let that plan work where somebody has to push it through. Like you have to basically tackle fire and push it
Okay.
through this dimension door.
Yeah.
If someone has some sort of like force spell that can just
But
So I
you
was,
got-
okay, I do,
Does
but
anyone have?
it knocks it prone. I'm afraid it doesn't push it back. Okay, no, I have a
What if?
plan. I have a plan.
okay.
All right, Ufu turns around, knowing Shani can make a dimension door. Right? We've seen you do it before.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm sure.
Ufu says, we need a door right in front of me. Like I point right in front of me. I'm gonna hold my action until Shani goes. And when Shani casts the door, I will use Water Whip and pull it through.
Ooh.
Because I can't push it, but I can pull it 25 feet.
Nice.
Okay. We still have a little
Does
ways
that
to go.
I would say your hold action would have to be jumping in it, and as you're in it, turning around
And
casting
pulling
the
it.
whip
Okay,
and pulling
I'll
it.
do that. Yeah, absolutely. If it was like, yes, we'll figure it out. But if it means not burning everybody on this ship alive, including that poor changeling child,
Yes.
Ufu will make it happen. So Ufu kind of yells at Shani to like prep for it, and you can see Ufu reaches for their canteen to begin to like pull the water to make the whip happen. But I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Actually, I need
You just suddenly lost. Are you intentionally not talking?
Who?
Oh no, I just said
Okay.
I need to. I was mumbling to myself.
Okay.
And then Noir got very still.
And very still and very quiet. I'm just like,
Okay, cool.
someone sacrificed to the tech gods.
Awesome. So, that is going to make it. It is Isan's turn. You see the doppelganger reluctantly looking at the situation, looks to their daughter, their child, looks to all of you, and they go in their bag and they pull out a book and they start to flip through the book, and they're chanting these dark words of power, and you see the clouds darken and begin to swirl around, and there is a slight drizzle that begins to pour.
Ooh.
Their eyes go black, their lips go pitch black, and the tips of their fingers begin to go black as well. Awesome. So that is Isan's turn. It is now the fire elemental's turn, and what they're going to do.
They pass.
Yep. They're like, yeah, I'm cool.
I heard them.
this.
In case you didn't hear them, I heard them. They're having tech issues.
Okay. Well, first off, what happens is the area around them is going to take 1d10 damage, and that is the ship.
Not our ship.
You just got it furnished.
Ugh.
And
Be a
then
dick.
they are
Don't
they
don't
are
don't,
going
don't be a
to
dick,
do
Nora.
a slam attack on the ship, which is 6 plus 3. Okay, so 18. So you see just a fiery, and where it hit, there's just a little bit of water starting to come through as the foundation of the ship is beginning to give way a little bit. It's still sturdy and holding on. You could continue to sail on this for some time, but it's very obvious the ship can't take too much more of this. That said, it is now. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it only gets the one attack. Does it get? Oh no, it gets 2.
Don't need to check. Oh darn.
It does in fact have multi attack, so that's going to be another. Okay, and now we have a little bit of a problem as there is a rush of water that's starting to come from this one spot. But you see the fire elemental quickly puts its hands back as the water comes out, and you can hear and you see that it just kind of at the water.
It's so cute.
Kill it with water.
So that brings us to Zach.
Oh my gosh. So is there anything I could do to help the process of what Ufu's doing? Does anyone know? Well,
There's a door and
trying to
some punching involved.
well, Zach would like to get, I guess, behind the thing as much as he can and try to help punch him into the door.
Yeah, you can move behind it and hold your action to like to do a shove attack.
Let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that.
I heard that.
Now, the closer you get to this thing, the more you feel this severe heat.
Oh no, it definitely smells like burnt cat fur a little bit now.
Yeah, if you get close enough to do your shove attack, you are gonna take damage just for being that close to it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna use my toe beans.
Okay.
Oh no,
So
not
in
the
that
token.
case, you're going to take 1d10 points of fire damage. Let's just go ahead and get that. That's just gonna be 7 points of damage. Awesome. The next person to go is Phaedra.
Yeah. So like Raider's been kind of like poured out of this wineskin as a gaseous form and then
Mhm.
turned back into themselves. So they're just kind of like laying here for a couple of seconds, watching everything that's happening. And then as they're kind of coming back to their senses, he sees that horrible elemental destroying. I like to imagine that maybe we got some really nice railing designs, like they were carved or something. And just like karate chopped the railing, split it in half, stomped on the ground. I don't know how water came from like down there when there's like the hull and there's some bottom bits and then there's like the deck and then it's us, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's a magical boat. I like that floor. I really, really like that floor. So Phaedra doesn't know the plan, so I am sorry that I'm just gonna charge at it and try and knock it off the ship.
All right. This is going
Oh.
to be go ahead and roll an attack. And then it's gonna be an opposed athletics roll.
That's not great.
With your
Does it-
roll.
21 hit? Oh, I guess that is great. I didn't see the 21, if I'm gonna be honest. I only saw 13.
Yeah, yes, a 21 does hit.
Okay, and then athletics?
Yeah, so first off, you're gonna take 1d10 points of fire damage.
Yeah,
for-
that makes sense.
being
I'm not wearing my
extra.
good coat, so it's okay.
That's a 21 hit. How dare you? That's just gonna be 4 bits of damage. And then the opposed athletics check.
How does a 23 feel?
Tell me what this looks like as you're basically picking up fire in a human shape.
You don't get to destroy my ship. We just got it furnished. And with like a guttural roar, they just like charge like, okay, and I don't know anything about what was the sport you were talking football. But like I've seen the football people do this thing where like they get really low and they have like their arms out and they like push you away, and then it's like that. And probably over like a railing part that it hadn't been burned. So it's going to kind of catch a little bit, but they're just going to get like shoved aggressively off of this ship.
Now, as you're doing this, you're fully aware that there should be nothing for you to grapple. Like it's just
Fire.
But
Yeah.
your hands start to glow black as you just and you're gripping fire. And you pick it up, you yeet it off the boat,
Yeah.
and you watch as it's in the water begins to boil, and it's clawing and trying to get out of the river, and then
Whew, that was a close one. Did you see my jacket up there? It could have been burned. Was nobody paying attention to the sails? Moonshine? Ufu.
I mean, kind of paying attention to the big burning monster.
Moonshine's
Yeah.
gonna run up and hug Phaedra.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Zat
Did
does
I-
the same thing.
did I
It
miss
is
something?
also very wet and dirty.
Ugh.
You,
Ugh.
you were. It was real scary for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got out of the labyrinth though. That was good.
Oh, I mean, once you know the system, like once you like go in there once or twice, you kind of got the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Also, this furnish. Look at the banister. Beautiful. I can't wait to go downstairs. Is everybody here? Shawnee, Ufu, Zat? Yeah.
Here,
Moonshine's gonna start grabbing extra wood and start using the mending spell to patch up the holes around the ship.
We got a few.
Zat
oh,
is
that's kind of handy.
Zat's not particularly directionally challenged, but can Zat check, or I guess here's the thing, Ufu's better at this. Ufu, are we going the right way? Let's just do that. It's easier. Throw you under the bus.
Let's find out. I could do a nature check to see. I mean, I'm guessing we're headed down or upstream. I don't know. This might be an upstream river. Could also roll a perception. Survival, not the greatest.
I'll say it's a survival with advantage. I'll give you that.
Are we going the right way? Let's
Okay,
maybe.
here we go.
Potentially.
Perhaps.
So you notice something very strange. In the sense that you're kind of checking your heading and figuring out where you're supposed to be going. And you see that your sail has gotten full wind and that the light drizzling is continuing and that Asan has not stopped chanting.
Oh.
And the
Nope.
ship is beginning to sail. It's almost as if the ship is sailing itself.
Zat walks over to Asan was the name?
Mhm.
Correct. Walks over and is just like, hey, hi. Are you good? Yeah, that's definitely disconcerting, but that also might be concentration. Is the Guardian or because it's Asan? Sorry, I forgot the other character's name.
Asan is the doppelganger. Elwin is the
Elwin.
changeling.
Okay.
And you can see she's just looking at him, looking at them concerned.
I look down at the little one, at the changeling, and say, is this normal? Do you know what this is?
This is why they're hunting us in the first place.
Because of the weather?
What do you mean?
Because of the book.
Ooh. Wait, I point at the book. when they say that, do we know what this book is?
You can roll me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna just ask, what is this book?
It's something that we took. We took it. We took it from the forest and from this old elven tribe. And
Oh,
they've been hunting us for it ever
it
since.
sounds like you might have run afoul of a god. We do that a lot.
But
we do.
why did you take it? It didn't belong to you.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, as
you
an
can see
adventurer,
it's a pitch black book with like darkened platinum around the edges, and the words are.
I would have taken that. I would have
golden
taken that
blood.
myself.
that's a interesting looking book. Yeah.
Oh,
I would take that.
wow.
Moonshine's
Yeah.
going to pull out the pearl, look at
Oh
it,
God!
sigh so deeply.
Everyone's just. I'm just gonna cover is it Elwin's ears. I'm just gonna go ahead. Zach's gonna do that.
And then be like, please be nice. And then ritually cast. It's been such a long day and ritually cast identify on the book.
Oh, that's great. Come on, Pearl.
Have
Hi,
got to
Pearl.
be
I'm real sorry.
fucking kidding me. Are you serious right now?
Hey, Pearl, there's a child here. So if you could just keep the F-bombs. Could we keep it parental guidance suggested?
Yeah. Plus, Ufu doesn't get the beeps. You know, it's just confusing all around.
Wait, I have a feat for that. I speak all languages.
Oh, actually,
Bleeps. That's so funny.
Including bleeps.
including
A lot of it is
Actually, I think
context
so.
clues.
Oh, yes.
Now that I don't understand.
Listen. What the do you want?
I
just wanna listen.
Universal speech. I have universal speech as well. So
See?
I just kind of want to know what
Girl
this
said
book
fuck.
is. If you can please, it's just been a really long day. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm gonna double. Like I like cleaned you off. Like I was taking good care of you. I don't really know what the issue is here. Like if you're
It's the fourth time you've bothered me in one fucking day. You know, I could use fucking rest, don't you think? I told you about your fucking shoes. I told you about your fucking
I'm just gonna
staff.
take the
I
pearl
told you about
and I'm gonna be like, you either tell me right now what is going on, or you get thrown in the river. And the next town we're at, I'm getting a new one.
Yes. Oh
Being
my gosh.
replaced.
Oof.
There could be another you in a minute.
Do you think I give a if you put me back in the water? Where do you think I came from? I'm a fucking pearl.
Then I'll throw you into the desert, and someone else can deal with this malarkey.
Or I'll just eat you.
Oh, that's a bad
How would you like to
Oh.
pass through an arena
pearl.
digestive system?
Yeah.
You ever done
Ufu
that before?
wins.
I'd probably
I
like
wouldn't recommend it.
about as much as being used for your spell 4 fucking times a day.
I'm just gonna yeet the pearl. I'm done.
Are you really?
Yeet it! Yes!
Still on the
Yes.
book, though.
What a toxic! Get rid
Call
of
them
that
on 12.
toxicity. Do it.
I don't need this in my life.
Physical manifestation of getting rid of your problems.
Yeah.
So what would we need to roll to know what this book is? By touching it.
Arcana.
Zat just reaches out and puts his paw on the book.
Get a 20.
It's a 1.
Oh,
What Zat,
it's a
so
book.
what happens is
Oh, no.
Zat puts his hand on the book and is just starts petting it. It feels good. Like it's a tactile experience. It's very positive. But Zat has no idea what's happening. Zat actually forgot some important things later, like for next season.
18.
18.
Okay, so what you know about this is that you are aware that this book was made to keep track of magic from a certain area. It is basically magical secrets of the forest. It's been written down in some sort of draconic blood, but you're not quite sure exactly what blood it's been made out of. And as far as you are aware, this has been rumored about. This is a rare and powerful artifact, and in all of your reading, it's only ever been referred to as a tome of magic and nothing more specific than that.
Is there any sort of like history check I can do?
Absolutely.
Or
Actually,
okay,
that's probably
Just 'cause I was-
Arcana for me.
let me double check.
It's actually the elf thing I'm most interested in.
because I have.
Is it- they took it from some
dexterity. Nope, I don't
elves?
have history,
Yeah.
deception, performance, persuasion, religious sleight of hand. Yeah, okay, I'll try history. It's okay.
I
For
rolled
me.
I did roll a 20 on the history.
I
Way
rolled a
better than
17.
Arcana.
Oh,
I should
wow.
probably
Yeah.
just click it. Actually, I forgot. I can just click.
Wasn't
Yeah.
someone having a conversation with like some kind of deity that said that there was like a forest
There we go.
creature that's taking over?
And there are elves involved.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a level
Alright.
11.
So we got. Let's
So,
see. We've got a
Zat
lot of
rolled a
rolls happening here.
17, Ufu rolled a 20 on the history, and Shawnee rolled an 11.
Okay. So let me start to pull some stuff up. Give me just a second. Yeah, making me get to my notes now. All right. So with a 20, because that's who wrote best with your history check.
Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
Ufu.
You are aware that there are magic artifacts that attune themselves to specific spirits and entities, in that they can tether themselves to artifacts and so be brought to new and different places and
Via
this
the
is one-
item, basically.
via the item.
Okay.
You are also aware that there is a shadow archfey that is called the Hunter in the Darkness,
Right.
and they are the ones that are attuned to this artifact. And the Shadow Stag is hunting both this changeling and doppelganger
for taking this
uh,
book.
for taking this book, and by escaping to the Southlands, they have now opened the Southlands to be the hunter's new hunting ground.
Little-
Okay. All right. So Ufa goes, well, not that I know anything about rare and valuable items because I've never been a pirate before, but I think that this is a, well, obviously very magical, but the big guys, and I point to the sky like the gods, attach themselves sometimes to things, to stuff, their essence. This is the hunters. You kind of took something that doesn't belong to you, and because it's here now, the hunters here. They're tied together. But I'm wondering if he's tied to this, if we destroy the book.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sometimes that lets out a lot of evil.
Oh.
Depending on the
Hmm.
purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met some evil, and well, not always attractive. They usually just hold their evil into objects or put it
Also-
onto you.
Who's to say that we can even destroy the book? Also,
There.
I'm just gonna walk up to the doppelganger, and I'm just gonna give him like a quick little smack to try and break the concentration.
Make me a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Love
Oh,
that.
no.
Love that for me. Love that for me. Let's do this. 17.
Mm.
You see Ufu's eyes go black.
Oh, God.
Ufu?
I'm sorry. You see Moonshine's eyes go black for a moment,
That's better.
and then they clear up. Moonshine, you feel just a complete disconnect with your body for a moment, whereas as if everything that's in you that makes you you was scooped out for a second.
Oh.
I mean, it's just like somebody cut the lights off and then quickly cut them back on.
That wasn't fun.
Moonshine, oh, you got
You okay?
kind of spooky there.
Yeah, let's not do that again. Hey,
Don't touch that.
Elwin, is there a way we can break the concentration somehow so we can communicate with Assam?
They just come out of it when they do this. They only do this when it's an emergency.
Emergency.
What
Sort of an emergency?
what made you take the book? What did you have you known each other long? We didn't really get to talk, so let's talk. We have some time, and it doesn't appear we're immediately trying to be murdered, so this is probably the best time we're going to get. Hi,
Yeah,
my name is
probably.
Zat. It's wonderful to meet you. Now tell me your story.
So, my father lived amongst the Alia high elves, and he fell in love with my mother, and they had me. But because when I was born, you can see like they're kind of retreating into themselves.
Zat's tail kind of pushes a little bit of the snacks that he had, just kind of over towards.
Moonshine's gonna grab a blanket and put it around the
They take
Oh.
one. They didn't know my dad. They didn't know that they weren't really an elf.
Oh no.
Oh.
And
At this point, Shawnee starts playing a very soothing song. Like he's like, probably not my best work, but figured. And then turns out it's actually his best work because up till now, everything he thinks is amazing. It's just like, yeah.
give me a performance check at advantage.
Oh,
Let's see how good this really is.
This is so good. It can
This
if we get a nat 20, does that mean we like reduce trauma for like the life of this?
I
So
think
performance,
that's how-
right?
Would you consider this
That
a
works.
short rest so that
oh yeah. Look at that.
Uh,
19.
you can actually go ahead and hit. You could go ahead and hit the short rest for this.
Oh, it's not.
They continue to explain. They didn't know that my father wasn't actually an elf. He had infiltrated.
Oh.
He used to. They used to hurt people, and they were gonna hurt my mom, but they talked instead, and they liked each other, and so
Oh.
she snuck him in to the tribe. She told them that they came from another tribe, not too far, and everything was fine until I was born, and then they realized that, and they punished her for lying, and they were
Those
going
jerks.
to punish us as well, but he got us out. We stole their artifact on the way out because
Okay.
we just needed to have
You
something to
did
sell.
what you had to do.
Um,
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Zat walks over and just kind of gestures for a hug. Kind of looks like that question. You okay for a hug?
Yeah, you get the
Okay.
absolute okay, and she
Okay,
just nuzzles,
Zat gives just a big old cartoon cat hug.
and then you just see a tail up like manifest as she as like when she gets when they get comfortable, they like take on the qualities of whoever is comforting them.
Moonshine's gonna be like, all right. She grabs the backpack and sloughs it off, and then takes the little sort of scarab beetle looking thing and taps it slightly, and Buddy sort of manifests and goes, has the little sort of half scarab beetle, half kind of like automaton walk over. This is Buddy, and he's a good friend. And if I ever feel sad or scared, he makes me feel a little bit better. So you keep him close, okay?
Thank you. And you hear thunder just and the book snaps shut and there's quiet and then Asan's eyes open again.
Oh,
Hey, he's back.
Asan, thank you so much for what you did.
Right. Yeah. Everything. Oh, okay, good. Oh, the fire's gone.
You saved us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Also, good. Good. All right.
We spoke with Elwyn. We know most everything.
We heard your story. And it was beautiful.
Major's ugly
I
crying.
just-
I love it.
I can't handle it. It's just we really want to do what we can to help you. Do you want my scarf? It might be worth a lot. It's just a little filled with snot right now.
We're fine, really.
but yeah, okay. Maybe it's because I'm an arena and we don't share emotions the same way other folk do. But I have a question.
Yes.
So you stole a book
Yes.
that has a dark entity bound to it.
We didn't know that the entity inside was dark. We were told it was an archfey. We just didn't know which one.
That logistics. And then you bring it to the Southlands. So now this dark entity can exist here, and you're headed to see Gafir. What is Gafir going to do with the book?
Wow, that's
When we talked to this Gafir in the fire, they spoke of the land and its importance, and they told us what we carry poisons the land and has brought division, and that what we carry needs to be purified.
That sounds like Gafir.
Yeah, I trust Gafir on this one.
So Gafir plans to purify the book so that this archfey can't be here anymore?
The fear said that they couldn't. We asked them to take the book. But they said that the djinn could.
The what?
The Jinn.
Jin.
There's a gin?
There are lots of Jinn.
What
There's
Gafir?
water.
It's what Gafir is.
Gafir is a Jinborn.
So
Right,
he
that
plans to
makes
take
sense.
it back
Makes
to the
sense.
rest of the Jinborn. Then they're going to do something about it.
hopefully.
Okay.
Well,
Question. Who is getting better at asking question?
yes, Ofa.
Does the hunter feel the book? Can he tell that that's the book?
I think that's probably the reason why they've been following us all this
I'm
time.
not exactly sure what the hunter can feel, but I know that the hunter's champion, the Shadow Stag, They
Yeah.
thrive,
That thing.
They thrive on the hunt.
I just maybe a little switcheroo, a doppelganger, as you call it, a second one. But if he knows that it's gonna be fake, it won't work.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be following us no matter what right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
We are.
they have a champion, and so do you guys. So I'll do my best.
Oh.
I say, how just on our travels, how much farther do we have to actually get where we're going to be able to meet Gafir?
This is going to be about 2 days travel. It would be longer. However, the ritual that Asan cast has sped up the ship, and it is still, even as you're all talking to each other, you're seeing it navigate past rocks
things.
and everything.
Ooh, I love this forest boat magic. This is great.
Do you pick this up?
So quick clarity. We're in like a more watery forested area.
So it is a river that's still in the heart of the desert, but
It's kind of like the Nile, right?
Yeah,
Like the main
it's
river.
pretty much the Nile,
Awesome.
right? And so there is some greenery around it, but it still gives way to the desert.
It is no Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, Jungle Cruise.
No. That is not this game.
Do not mistake it for that.
So,
Also, I think Jesse Plemons was in it. That's it. Bye.
Ugh.
So I'm gonna be honest. If all we can do is just sit and wait, we should prepare better because the hunter is gonna find us in 2 days' time.
Yeah.
How do we? Okay.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
for starters,
fight
I think
montage?
a good night's sleep would be
Yes.
In order because I've tapped myself out. Like I got pretty close to nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, how about I'll take the first watch if everyone wants to rest. That takes his sword and kind of walks to the back of the boat and just kind of starts pacing in the front and the back of the boat quietly.
By the
Did
way,
we
quick
do
question. Oh,
pairs?
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, quick question. The song that I was playing, I know you gave it to me, but I do have something called Song of Rest.
Oh, yeah. So
And
yeah,
so-
everybody can get bonus HP.
Yeah, so an additional 1d. So it says, if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit point. So go ahead and roll a 1d6 to gain more. But I guess maybe just in case. It's probably best. Just in case. No.
Yeah, because basically what we're all gonna do is take a long rest, so we're gonna refill, and then we'll get these temporaries,
True.
right?
It says regain. It's not a. I don't think it's a.
Oh, well then, if we're gonna take a long rest, you may want to sit on it.
Yeah, I'll sit on it. I'll sit on it.
'Cause, woo boy, I can
So-
use my key points back. I empty.
Yeah, yeah. So long rest. All my spell slots come back, right?
So who's taking the first watch?
Zat is quietly pacing the front and the back of the steps. That is what's happening.
Roll me a perception check.
Oops, I'm sorry. Ignore that.
No, you're good.
I got a little click happy.
Oh no.
Okay. Your watch passes nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess Ofu will take the next one.
All right,
Zach.
roll me a perception check.
Hey, nice.
An 18.
It needs to be
Um,
like an emote on Kobold Press.
With an 18, you look off into the horizon behind you and you can see sails, but they're very, very far off from you.
Everybody's sleeping, so I won't shout, but I point in silence.
Who's taking the next one?
I swear, I hope like someone is on that other ship with the like binoculars, and then they look over and all they see is this little Eridna pointing at
Pointing,
them.
I see you.
Who's
Yeah.
taking the next one?
Take your pen. Or do you want it?
Yes. No, I either way. I can do it. I think
Yeah.
yeah, I can do it. he feels
And
rested. He's very.
and two people can watch at the same time.
I was about to say, if
Oh,
whoever
okay.
wakes up, so if Shawnee goes for, I go over to Shawnee, I'm like, Shawnee, shh,
yes.
everybody's sleeping.
Thank you.
Don't be
That's
alarmed.
very astute.
Don't be alarmed. There's sails on the horizon.
Okay. Okay. I can keep an eye on it.
We're pacing faster than them, but
Yes, that's a good. That was a
Okay.
nat 20.
nice.
So with the nat 20,
He's like, shit, I don't know what to tell him.
no, I know. I'm trying,
messing with you, I'm
I'm trying not to tell you too much, but I will say this: you remember the way the magic looked when Georgia Jonas was brought back. There was a very strange, smoky, black aura with like purple lightning in it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that swirling around the sails of the ship.
What
that's
do
in
your
the
raven
distance.
eyes see?
That was so good.
What is it, Shawnee?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. To eyes. I'm sorry. Do you remember when? What was his name again?
Georgia Jonas.
Joseph. Yes. Remember when he was doing the little weird, creepy spell thing,
Yeah.
and there was this aura around him, the little
Yes,
magical aura.
The spooky lightning.
Yeah, that has that.
Wait, is it undead Georgia Jonas ship?
I hope not. I just know that it has that.
Well,
So something to do with the book, probably.
well, it's your watch, Shawnee. Good night.
Thank you.
All right, and I'm gonna say, Shadi, you're the last watch.
Yeah. Do I look to see if are they catching up or are they maintaining the same distance?
So you're able to tell that whatever ritual it was that Asan did, it gave you a blessing in the sense that the wind is always in your favor. You can tell that something has to be magically pushing the other ship if you haven't dusted it yet, but it's not gaining on you. So you're probably moving about the same speed,
Okay.
and so they're not really going to be able to catch up unless something occurs.
Got it. Perfect.
They're keeping pace.
Yes. So yeah, I'll just keep observing them. You see Shani, like in the meantime, as he's watching around, kind of tuning his instruments, mostly over tuning or under tuning it, never actually quite on the note. But he thinks it's fine. That's probably how it should sound.
Moonshine is doing the bird snores, the
God, that's fucking adorable. But with that, the night passes, and morning comes. The sun is shining, and that's one day down. With everyone up, if you want to discuss and look at or discuss the ship that is keeping pace with you, or if you want to try and do something to go even faster, that is up to you. You have an entire day.
So I do mention that, it seems like they're keeping pace with us. It doesn't look like it's but it is magically enhanced.
Are we planning to dock at another city?
So from what you've been told, they are heading to Mercuria,
Right.
which is a bigger city, which is where you will be docking. And apparently, in accordance to what they've told you, this is where the Jinn has requested to meet them.
Well, that's scary because it's drawing it in on people here. Okay.
Well, hopefully, if the city's not completely destroyed in the ensuing battle, I can get a new pearl.
Zat is, for the record, down in like kind of the quarters, a little area alone, just doing sit-ups and push-ups. That's all that's happening.
You got to maintain the temple.
And lift up the sword that has rarely been lifted.
Zat's got those like really focused anime eyebrows, like the. Right now.
Yes.
What can I do to speed up this process? I'm trying to think that through.
What do y'all want to do?
Oh, what if we just buy a motor for it? We'll just pick a motor up at the store.
Yeah.
I could always pray to that local god that I got recently. I don't really remember their name, but they gave me some really wonderful powers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Powers.
I could touch fire recently. I was able to not get sick from that illness in the labyrinth. Regular god stuff.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Are
Yeah,
there
yeah.
other boats on this river? Like other folk?
Wait, are there other boats? Every now and then you see like a passing merchant ship. Yeah.
Because we really can't stop, but maybe we can. That's not a bad idea. Just shouting across at boats.
It always works.
Yeah, it's worked before.
I trust Kafir and the Jinn kind of, but I feel like drawing them straight into this city is a bad idea. He's very powerful.
You could choose to face them in the sea.
I feel like that would be the worst of all the options. It's just based on our
we
count.
do have a grease cannon. Point.
Ooh, that is
We-
very
we
true.
do.
We do.
Uh,
Why have we not been using this?
We did
we
use it, and
did.
then it caused
Kinda
our
did
boat to
last
light on
time.
fire a little bit.
That was the.
Oh, I haven't seen those new burns yet. Cool.
The
maybe
Shadow
it's just
Stag
the,
wasn't very happy.
yeah, maybe it's just the arena way, but I really think we should set a trap.
Traps are good.
Oh yeah, always.
Traps are good.
I like gesture with my little paw, and I point back to the other two with the book. They make great bait.
No, just as a pointer, those are the ones that we definitely should not toss overboard because. And then he kind of.
But here's the thing. They don't want them. They want the book.
So see, the thing is, the goddess that talked to me didn't never mention the book, but specifically mentioned those two and how it was very important that they get to their destination.
The gods never talk to me. They don't want anything to do with Ufu.
Oh,
I think that's because Ufa wants to throw some kids off a boat.
I didn't say throw them off the boat.
That'd be my guess.
I said, shh, keep your voice down. You'll spook them.
Well, I'm in doing sit-ups. This is just Marcus.
Just getting more and more credit.
I'm just, I was just saying, like, we don't have to toss them overboard, and we'll be here to protect them. But sometimes when you really get your eyes set on something, you become so fixated that it's kind of a flaw, and you make bad choices, and I think we can use that against them. Or we can just lead the bad guys straight into the middle of the city because, other innocent people are going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Or option, using the grease cannon, we can set the river on fire behind us.
I like that one.
That
one's good.
I don't necessarily want to do like damage to the environment, seeing as there are gods that are in control of certain environments, and that might make them a little bit angry.
But
I already have a
this
bunch of
idea.
gods.
I like this idea. What if
Flamethrower.
What if we settle the grease up and we don't light it until they get there?
That's the trap.
All right, let's see what I can do.
I can
Moonshine's
also
going
wait.
through
Question.
a spell book and is starting to
Yes.
prepare things for the day.
Just because I want to make up for my missing out on using it last week. Can I dimension door grease right onto their ship or right? Because we did pass that location.
Would
We
Moonshine have
did
to go
pass
through?
that look. Can grease go through?
Or would Moonshine have to
Grease
step through?
can't
Can Grease go through doors?
Grease typically can't go through a dimension door, but
Moonshine can.
I will say, well, I mean, yeah.
And what
I
we
mean,
You're not
can
wrong.
do.
if you wanted to mention doing moonshine onto the other ship,
Wait,
you can.
I
mean,
have
you're
a
more than
question.
welcome.
If we can dimension door moonshine all the way to the ship, can't we just dimension door them straight to the city?
You are much further away from the city than you are from.
I also need to know the place. I would have to have been there or have known
Aren't you a
it
far
so
traveler?
Wow,
Yes.
called out.
Right? You've seen this city before,
Yes.
right?
Well, the
Uh,
ship.
Dimension
is
doors. Dimension doors. Range is 500 feet.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. But
But
what if once we're within range of the city, are they within 500 feet of us? That's a whole new question. Are they with that close to us?
Do we also
valid.
know if they're enemies?
Well,
I mean,
they've
you
got
don't
the
know if they're
crackly
enemies, but they do
magic.
have.
Oh.
the crackly
It has Georgia Jonas's aura. Evil.
Yeah.
Moonshine has. I was gonna do
binoculars and
something real
stuff,
quick.
right?
ooh,
Okay, what are you
I
gonna
do.
do?
I do, but I also have. Moonshine is just sort of going through a book of spells and has prepared something for the day. Moonshine at this point, when they're having this discussion about like taking Moonshine over to the ship or spying on the other ship, Moonshine just sort of quietly closes the book, stands up, and draws an eye in the air and casts Arcane Eye,
Oh,
which
nice.
floats in the air for the duration. It is up to an hour, but I can keep moving it 30 feet away from me, and it has no limit on how far away from me it can go, and I can see through it.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go and use that as my scouting to.
What does your arcane eye see?
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
And then
So-
Moonshine's eyes go blue.
Nice.
All right. So, you see a very dark ship. It's almost as if it's made from burned wood, and you see Ernesto Silvestri and his gang of cat folk.
Alan.
Oh no, we
But-
don't call them that anymore. Right.
But you do see that they look sickly. They look.
Oh no.
There's clearly
Possessed
something
in some way?
wrong with them. And then you see further on the ship, the Shadow Stag, with something in their hand, and their eyes are glowing blue, similar to yours. And then their eyes lock onto yours, and you
Oh.
see what's in their hand, and it is a pearl, and you hear,
No.
"I see."
Oh no!
So, grease cannon, grease it, grease and burn.
I still
Burn with
think
grease.
I still think we can.
Zat joins them now up here on the deck.
Of course, the pearl has turned coat against me and has now betrayed me. Of course, this was the villain arc we all knew was coming.
We
No
are not
redemption
done-
arc.
We are not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, "I see you," and then you hear, "I feel," and then you hear, "I am." And you remember that Constitution save you failed before?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I failed it. Nice. Good to know. Good to know.
Oh my god.
You feel everything that makes you emptied out of your body again, and you watch as Moonshine tells the party, "I don't see anything. I don't think that they're after us."
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, they're just
I
chilling
think-
there. Wow.
I think they may need help though. They were attacked by the same undead that attacked us. Do you think we could spare a moment to help them?
I do not.
What? No?
But the ship
they're-
is magically moving downstream.
Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah.
they
I
have
mean,
the
it's Alan and the
ability.
Greasy Kitties. They don't look like they're doing that well, though.
Oh, it's. Oh no.
They look like they're kind of hurt. I mean, I can.
We launched
can go
them
over
like
there and-
500 feet. Yeah, they're probably super duper hurt.
Yeah, we should probably
Wait a
help them
minute.
up, though.
Wait a minute. Moonshine wouldn't have called them that because we had that conversation.
That's right. We don't use his true name.
Oh.
Something's wrong with Moonshine.
Do you want
Roll
to
me-
slap her?
Roll me an insight check, Zach.
Well, that's great because I am very good at insight.
And I need to double check
You're
the
done
Zoom chat
goofed.
real quick.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I'll play into it for you.
I appreciate you.
That was very good.
And if I could have you, well, no, actually, I'm gonna have them. Sorry, give me this one.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, never. Like it. It looks like it was just a slip of the tongue. Honestly.
Oh.
Ah.
Sorry, I forgot. Ernesto Silvestri.
Zach just goes,
And at that very moment, you see a plume of smoke from the other ship.
oh, they are in trouble.
Oh wow.
See, I told you.
And,
My
and
eye
how,
can see
how far are they?
everything.
How far are they away?
They are about, I want to say, couple 100 feet, more than 500. Let's go with 1,000. It'll be like maybe 20-30 minute trek backwards to go and help them.
Okay.
I mean, we could always just drop anchor and let them catch up to us.
No, we can't stop because if we let them catch up to us, we're gonna let them catch up to us.
That's a bad thing? I thought we wanted to help.
No, we want to help them. We don't want to help the other them.
Oh.
But I mean, if we turn, well, yeah, that's fair. But they did look very hurt.
Mm.
Maybe
if
we
they-
could like.
Is there a way we can communicate with them? We can drop supplies off if they can pull close.
Yeah.
We have some medicine, I believe.
Does anybody have message? I've never used magic. In
I have a
sense.
bow and an arrow, and I can kind of write.
Oh yeah. We can write them a really lovely letter. I have
can-
great
Who's got?
penmanship.
You have good penmanship, because mine kind of
I
looks like
can-
cat scratch.
Moonshine, could you do me a favor and roll a wisdom save?
Absolutely.
gosh.
I would love to.
You just
So-
hear
I-
Shani go, well, I am supposed to be writing all your stories, so I have a pretty decent
That's a
penmanship.
12.
Very true. And
your
your paper.
The thing is, his
eyes-
penmanship actually sucks. It's chicken scratch.
Oh no.
You
So
are
only he can
surrounded.
actually read it.
You are surrounded by darkness, but your eyes open for just a moment, and you see Alan and all of the other cats scrambling to prepare, and you hear they should be making their way to us shortly, or at least slowing down. Ready yourselves. Leave none but the child
Mm.
you do not gain control of your body or consciousness, but you do get a peek inside inside the body of the shadow stag, as that's where they are keeping you in prison. Okay, so what are you choosing to do now?
Ufo, I have a question for you. I'm conflicted.
Oh,
I want to trust Gafir, and that if we go in, we won't be harming any innocent people. But I also know we need to help these folk behind us. And I'm worried that if we stop, it'll put our new friends in danger. Do you have any thoughts on this?
so since they need so much help, what if we tell them that we're happy to help them, and we meet just outside the city, and we tell them that we'll trade them the book and our guests, but we're not really gonna do that. And then we set up a trap, and then we keep them out of the city, and we can use like dimension door or something, and then like drop the book in and take it out. Like we can trick them.
That would be the best, I think. That would be the safest bet, as long as we were able to get it to Gafir as quickly as possible.
What if Gafir's on the other side of the door?
I mean, that would be great. I don't know how that works, but yeah, I don't know how dimension doors work. As far as I know, I
I don't
barely
know
know
how
how
Gafir
regular
works.
doors work. True.
I honestly don't know how any of this works.
That's
But-
why you write it down.
Yeah.
I don't actually. I still am a little hesitant about helping our cat, our greasy friends, because, well,
They haven't been the nicest to us most of the time.
we've never helped them before. Why now?
Well,
I
because
felt a little bit bad after, the whole thing with the hedge maze, and we didn't help them out when it kind of launched them to the sky.
I did not feel bad.
He did kind of say he was the rival and enemy of Zat.
yeah, but I mean, to be honest, he's just a little bit of a
That's
wimp.
perfect.
I get that.
Oh, we'll have a champion off. Champion against champion. Whoever wins gets the book.
Oh, Zat's like just kind of thinking back to what the Shadow Stag looks like, and it's just like,
Right? That's how it works. That's how it works. And because you're loved by a goddess or whatever, she's not gonna let her champion die.
well, I think the thing is, I'm supposed to survive. I actually asked her about this. I'm supposed to do all of the work and realize the self-actualization of becoming a hero, which I've been trying to put forward lately. But I didn't know that. Like, this sword doesn't even do anything.
Champion off sounds like a great way to earn a gold star.
Well,
There is the
Yeah.
sound of another explosion.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Another.
Okay.
Gotta make a decision.
Okay.
We want to go towards the explosions. Are we sure?
I'm usually a fan of that, yeah.
Shani, go ahead and roll me an insight check with advantage on Moonshine. As a Raven folk, you
Oh,
are used to
yeah.
the mannerism of other Raven
Oh.
folk, and
that
you are a bard, so you are a people person.
That's smart.
I like that.
Hey, thank you for that advantage.
Oh, yeah. Whew.
Ooh.
Something's off. It's just you ever see like a buddy that's getting ready to do something stupid, and it's just like you can feel it before you see it. It's like that kind of feeling. Like Moonshine's vibe is completely just off right now.
Do I detect any form of magic or is this a charm?
You would have to roll me an Arcana check to even really kind of get an idea, or you would have to cast like detect magic or something like that.
I do not have that, but okay. Let me see. Just I just kind of shuffle over to Moonshine. He goes, "So, how are you doing?"
Well, I'm a little bit worried about the ship over there. Did you hear that other explosion?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It
that
was.
explosion.
But
Yeah.
like Ernesto's kind of a klutz, but like
Yeah.
Okay. So
Um.
I think we're gonna have to help. And if
Yeah,
you,
we're gonna
No.
help. And I like look at everybody. And I'm like, we're definitely gonna go help them.
One thing that Shani does ask Moonshine is kind of a little more of like, I don't think we've had an opportunity to talk about where exactly you're from. He kind of he's trying to suss out does she and it kind of like that moment where he kind of throws out random facts, but one or two of them are false,
mm,
and try to see if Moonshine
hush,
God damn it.
Definitely dance around the
this is the best.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
why does that matter? Right now, we've got more important things to take care
Yeah,
of.
I mean, we have time, right? I mean, the ship
only
needs to turn
person-
around.
Hasn't rolled. Nope. Nope.
Would you like Moonshine to make another wisdom save?
Absolutely.
Let's fucking wish for the
I'm-
best.
I'm trying to give you-
18.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. The DC is 20.
Okay.
Uh,
You can. You know
The
what?
only way we would do that was with a 19,
I
a
say.
natural 19 or a natural 20.
I say we yes and this. It's the
Yes.
arena way.
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
Yeah. Okay.
But really quickly here with that wisdom save, you do hear. All we need is for them to slow down. From there, I'll be able to get rid of. They've turned and corrupted the hunter in the dark's will. They've corrupted the hunter in the dark's magic to help them. I'll be able to cancel it if I get close enough. And you can tell that he's talking about the blessing that's moving your ship.
Yes.
Or she's talking about the blessing that's moving your ship.
I'm gonna make that arcane roll or arcana roll, by the way.
So
Go
I
for
think
it. And
I
I'm
think
sorry
the
to
most-
have interrupted you, Dot. You could go.
There we go. Oh, I just knocked my mic. Okay. So I get really close, trying to make sure Moonshine can't quite see my little arena lips moving, because we're about to play a little charades. I have an idea. Take the little one with the book, chart him in fog, stuff him in my canteen. I get off the boat and go on foot. Run it to the city and y'all go back.
So they know where the book is no matter what, right? Like that's the only problem with that. I think. Is that true, Noir? Like they could sense the book. Oh, you can't tell us because we haven't rolled well enough.
We don't know.
That's
So
right.
here's the thing. Like,
I remember
I'm
now.
assuming they know a direction. Like they know it's headed towards the city, and it's still headed towards the city. But if they think it's on the boat headed towards the city, like out of character, that's how Oof was thinking. I'm wondering if I can't, because there's a road that runs the length of that, right?
So one of the things that you've noticed is that they're in all of the directions and all the places that you've gone. It follows a ley line, and it's all been heading towards Markia. And really quickly for KP with that 21, it's slight. It's barely noticeable to the human, to anyone's eyes. But you, as a bard, as somebody that uses music to influence people, you see the tiniest glimmer in Moonshine's eyes. The tiniest little tell that there's an enchantment here.
Is it a charm?
It is, in fact.
You just wanted to be a charm so badly. You have something for that, right?
Counter charm.
Yeah.
I have counter charm.
This is your moment.
And so, if he understands that it is a charm, you just see him like pull out one of its instruments, pretending like he's just kind of tuning it. But it's like this weird discord of sounds, like something very like, it's like that ding, ding, ding. Kind of like a very disturbing, not disturbing, like kind of the ones that make you kind of cringe a little. And
What are you? Why are you?
just my instrument seems a little
Oh my
off.
gosh.
And he kind of just, I don't know if like Moonshine's looking at him, but like if anybody else is looking at him, he kind of just like winks a little and kind of looks at Moonshine and looks back at his instrument. He's like, "Ding, ding." And so I'm gonna roll counter charm.
You actually don't have to roll.
Oh.
anything. It just happens.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
One of the hardest things in the world is to make counter charm useful because the way it's positioned, it's very weird.
This is momentous,
But-
my friend.
It's you see Moonshine reacting to the music as if it's the worst thing he's ever heard. But then for just a moment it looks like it's painful. It's like there's agony. And Moonshine's head goes down this way and a shadow of a stag goes in the opposite direction, and you can see a fraction of the essence of the shadow stag being ripped out of Moonshine.
Oh, wow.
Moonshine, you are back in your body, back in full control, but the last thing you hear, as you're also partially in the shadow stag, is, well, this didn't work. Prepare hell.
Oh, no.
Run.
And then,
We need to go as fast as we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Good to have you back.
You know,
Okay.
yeah.
Ufa says, okay.
Shadow stag.
And
Don't
starts,
worry about it.
takes the new quarterstaff and is gonna start casting gust of wind on the sails.
Yes!
Okay. Okay. And in the process, at the same time, immediately, Shawnee, I'm gonna use Dimension Door.
You want
And
to
turns
use
to
so
Moonshine.
badly.
I want to use this damn Dimension.
Just hang on to it. We may need it when we get where we're
fair
going.
point. No, yo, fair point. I just really want to burn the ship to the ground.
So wow. I didn't actually think somebody had gust of wind. This
Elemental monk.
I also want to share the fact that I think the most this group is just talking until they can't do anything. Like we just like what should we do? And they're like, if they just slow down a little bit, we could get them.
No.
Oh,
Great,
I
Russ.
think with gust of wind you'll be able to.
Yes.
Woohoo!
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
this little arena goes.
I'm going to say there is a 60% chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just made it.
Woo!
Okay. So
Oh my gosh! Excellent.
you see the sky goes black again, and there is thunder that appears to be made out of molten lava.
Oh.
There is just hot, burning lightning, and
Oops.
ash begins to fall from the sky. And then you see the black clouds part. And it's almost as if there's something that is burning the clouds, as just a giant molten rock in the shape of a fist comes slamming just about 20 feet behind you.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
My
And there's just
God.
more of these. There's more of these stones.
Oh my gosh!
Attacking where the ship would have been had it
Oh.
not been for that extra gust of
Oh, that's
speed.
so good.
Oh my good.
Okay. Yeah, Ufu does not stop. Like, just constitution, man.
I'm so upset.
Yes.
I was like, okay, I've got a meteor storm in my back pocket. I'll
Shut
count on that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how I felt. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna use gust of wind, but I got it. Here we are.
Oh,
now.
oh, yes.
let's.
Save
Perfect.
the day.
Oh, and so we're coming to the tail end of the second day, and you can see the city off in the distance, and you're heading for it, quickly, and the ship is the ship with the shadow stag is still equal distance. Well, no, it's even further behind you now, and you're able to dock. And you know that you have about a 30-minute head start. And
Solid.
when you dock, the first person that you see at the docks waiting for you, it's Kafir.
Before we finish docking, I run across the top of the water
Yeah.
and wrap my body like around Gafir's leg.
And you go straight through.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Oh.
you hear Kafir go, it's not time for that.
But we brought them and the book.
Hi.
Of course you did.
Hey.
That's why I sent them to you, because I knew that you were the only ones in all of the Southlands that I could count on.
That's trusting.
Bad news is that there's a scary ship following us with greasy cats on it.
The Shadow Stag, I'm aware.
They're coming here, Gafir.
This place is protected. This is the one place that I could get them all to agree. And you see the visage of Horus, Set, and all of the gods of the Southlands. You can tell that they're on opposing factions.
Oh.
One faction over here, one faction over there. The only thing that I could get them to agree on for the most part is that having the influence of this hunter can no longer be tolerated. So And so even those that through foolhardy actions introduced this poison to our land, they've decided here and now that they will stand down and let what needs to happen. And
Okay.
the fear holding on to their glaive kneels down and looks at you, Ufu, and goes, "You're almost there. You've almost finished it. And while all the gods have chosen their champion, avatars, I choose you.
Me?
I know you can get this done."
But
Oh, Pikachu. Sorry.
basically,
Bufuchu.
but Ufu. But what does that mean?
Gefir gets up, and you can see the eyes are still white, unseeing, but they look at you with a fierce intensity. It, and they smile. It means that the gods love their games, and they love to play with us as though we are pieces in that game. And I don't want to play. So I chose you because there's one thing I'm certain of. It's that you won't fail. You don't know how.
That's true. There's not even a word for failure in Arena.
So please, could you help me and embarrass these divine pompous?
Oh, we are super duper good at embarrassing people, including ourselves.
Yeah.
On a pretty regular basis.
And the fear just points in the direction that they point. You see the sand begin to part, and
Oh.
ivory white stairs appear and lead into what seems to be a hidden temple in the sand. That's where you will need to go to find the fire that can purify the book that has been brought to our land.
I point. Look! Well, there's no time to waste. Gafir said we have to go.
Okay, yeah. Anything
okay.
they say.
Be careful,
And
Gafir.
That's a
They're
Gafir.
very. That's Gafir.
Yes,
That's a
right
Gafir.
about them. They are iconic.
It's true. Just be careful, Gafir. The greasy cats. They're tricky.
Oh, the greasy cats. And you can tell there's almost a bit of annoyance that that's the name. They go, "They're your problems, not mine."
Right.
And then with that, the fear disappears into sand.
Bye, Gafir.
All right, everybody, we want to go fast.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yep.
Let's go fast.
And I'm going to throw everybody, including the doppelganger and the changeling, a coin with expeditious retreat. Let's move quick.
Yes.
Yes.
And you all
Yay.
immediately zip towards this temple, and inside all you see is a pyre that is set aflame with blue and purple flames, and it's almost though each time the flames flicker, you can see it take the shape of just a random humanoid. 1 second it takes the shape of a beautiful woman. The next it takes the shape of a round, shapely man. The next it takes a more androgynous appearance, holding a blade of fire. It's fluid and it keeps changing. And and you hear Asan go, "I don't know how, but I know what we must do." And he
Okay.
takes Aowen's hands, and they walk into the pyre.
Oh. That's-
Oh no.
Oh.
And you see them standing perfectly content.
Huh.
And something, you see a blackness appear on their skin, and then you see red and gold markings appear
Oh.
on their skin.
Oh.
And then
that looks
the
good.
markings begin to burn away,
no.
and the blackness
Oh.
begins to burn away.
Oh.
Uh,
I think we're all reacting quite well out loud. Are we just gonna
Yeah.
like watch it
Yeah.
happen?
I mean,
They don't look like they're being. Are you hurt?
Are you okay?
are you guys okay?
Do you need healing?
No, we're fine. I
You
don't
walked
know
into
what's
fire.
It was calling to me. I heard
Yeah.
her.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this time, but let's not make a habit of it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Oh,
You
no, you're
hear Aowen go, I heard mom in the fire. I
Oh.
still hear her."
This is not a walk into the light situation, please.
You're not in pain.
What about the book? I like yell.
You look at the book, and where it was burnt dark platinum before, you see that very much like the blackness, the corrupted blackness on their skin that's burning away. The same thing is happening to the book.
Ooh,
Oh, it's getting rid of him. Look.
being purified.
Zat puts his hand towards the fire. Does it feel hot?
The second you do that, you feel a hand grab yours. You can't see anything, but you hear the very familiar voice of Bastet going,
Mhm.
You're still my champion, and I'd like for you to stay there.
Oh.
Well, okay. Point taken.
I
Thank
tried.
you for the tips. I appreciate that. See? Thank you for the training wheels.
And then
I go back to the door just in case they come rolling up.
sorry, I just beat you to it.
Oh, dang it!
Oh no! Good thinking, Dad. Good thinking, though.
My
Bye.
my
my
gut
gosh.
instinct told me that nobody's watching the door.
Yep.
I'm
Ufu
sorry.
then
I
just turns around and points.
And you see a black arrow sailing through the sky,
Oh,
and Asan gets in front and
wait,
takes the arrow to the chest.
I was
Can
gonna
you
try
catch-
to catch it.
Not to the knee.
Oh,
Can I try to catch
you
it?
can do that!
I
Keys
can't.
are mine.
Go for it!
Okay,
Go
okay.
for it!
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to do the damage. Fucking monks every goddamn time!
I've literally not used this yet at all in game. I don't even know how it works. Okay, deflect missiles. That's what I want.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in chat. We can read it. Catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced to your dexterity. Okay, right. If it's reduced to 0, you can catch the missile if it's small enough for you to hold. So Ufu, getting that gut feeling something's coming, goes "Moo," and dives in front to take the arrow so I can try to catch it and sling it back. It's
Yes.
reduced by 1d10 plus my dexterity and my monk level. So my monk level is 13.
So you have to beat. Wait. Oh, there's
It's the
no way
damage.
you can fail this.
Yeah, I can't fail
You
it. Yeah.
literally can't.
I can't fail it.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'll still roll it for you if it makes you feel better. Look, there's a 10.
And you can throw it back.
So that's 16.
No, you absolutely don't have to. Like,
Throw it
it's
back.
just there's an arrow
sounds-
sailing through the air,
And I will super
Ufu
duper
just-
throw it back.
I just love how you said, I'll still roll it for you. That sounds like the most patronizing thing you could say to it.
I'll just treat it like a dart, so because it's a ranged attack. So
Yes.
Mhm.
I toss it back at a 25.
Oh wow. Smooth, like sailing. Ugh.
No.
This is the best.
Oh no!
This is the best.
Oh no! So, Ufu, you catch this arrow and you throw it back, and it hits the shadow stag right in the chest.
Oops.
And then you see the shadow stag grab it, look at you, and then veins all over the shadow stag's face begin to blacken, and you can hear the
Nice.
we've all seen a horse that's been hit with like tranquilizer. And
Yep,
they
yeah,
start
it's
to- you can see the shadow stag beginning to puddle.
Oh my gosh.
Did you just,
Serious.
did you just break the BBEG with their own weapon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Get him! I go, Zat! Finish him now!
Okay. Permission to murder. I don't know how initiative
Your
works.
attack is at
Murder.
your attack is at advantage.
Yeah. Can I cast sleep on him?
You're gonna want to wait till after this
Oh,
attack,
yeah.
but yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can.
Or I'm trying to. Can I dimension door him away?
Yeah, you dimension door back outside!
There it is.
Okay, let's do this.
Go ahead.
Oh, make that attack with advantage. Holy crabolies. 24.
24.
Load. We're
Okay, that's-
so good.
That's one attack.
Oh.
I get another attack?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna use. Oh, that's well, then I'm gonna use an attack from our one-shot character sheet called Thunderwave. No, I can't do that. I opened the wrong one. I accidentally closed it and opened the wrong one. Sorry, one second.
I might recommend using a dagger or or the like.
Or your
That sounds
claw?
great. Let's try it. 22. Wait,
Okay.
That was
Now please go ahead and
that 10
add your.
confused me.
Please go ahead and add your sneak attack damage.
yeah.
Because he was in combat with me.
Oh
my
gosh, so what is the
goodness.
sneak attack damage? How do I
It's-
progress? with
Don't worry, I got you, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
We had a
I can't
extra forget.
wait to tell y'all what this poison does because I'm very upset right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Oops. Noir will
That
never
react-
play a game with us again.
Right.
There's your 20.
oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Wow.
So that was. Let me pull out.
25 and 7.
Finish
So
him,
32.
Zach.
32 damage.
What?
Oh, my sweet summer children. Is that what damage you think this is?
By the way, I just realized I did have detect magic, so that Arcana check was pointless.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
Awesome. You just did 64 points of damage.
What?
Zad is appears to be charged with some kind of electricity. That's all I'm gonna put.
You
Thunder
noticed
Zat?
that. You noticed
Thunder
that. You noticed that the Shadow Stag seems to be particularly vulnerable right now as this poison is coursing through its body. The skin and muscles seem softer. They
Oh, yeah.
are unable to move efficiently, and I would recommend that everybody get an attack in because right now
You know what? I'm
they
going
are
to go ahead and make
incapacitated.
4 attacks just to not. I'm there.
Yeah,
1,
This is our moment.
2,
I am so
3.
fucking mad.
4. Okay, that one didn't make it, but I make it with advantage.
I
right?
love monks.
So.
It's
That
just
one-
All of these attacks are at advantage.
Okay, great. So that one
Would that
hit,
are
so
just like
12,
this?
16, 18. I'm just like beating the crap out of it with my staff. 18 and 7 is 25, and another 9 is 34.
Yeah.
Go, Phaedra, get in there. Anybody else want some?
So like, just so I understand, like,
Oh.
are we like walking through the dimension door that Shawnee has put into? Because like, that's still it.
I haven't used it yet.
We're-
I've been I wanted to, but I was told to hold off on it.
we're just beating
so-
the hell out of this
I mean,
weekend
Yeah, at
vulnerable
this point, we're
boss.
just kicking its
We should just
butt.
destroy this
We
thing.
can Van Damme him through a
8.
dimension door and drop him from the sky for all I care.
That's what I was gonna
Okay.
do, like right on top
Okay.
of.
No, the reason there's trust me, there's a reason. Does anybody else want to get any hits in before?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hit some more. Can I just keep hitting?
Oh no, you only get one round.
One
of
round,
this.
Damn
yeah.
Oh, do I need to do Eldritch Blast like ranged or?
24,
gonna-
I would assume hits at third level.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Nice acid arrow.
Okay.
Dissonant whisper.
That's
Dissonant whisper.
A lot of damage.
All right. So
I would also like to do dissonant whisper then, if that's
Ooh.
okay.
oh,
did-
absolutely you can. But I might recommend you might either want to do the
Dimension door.
dimension door or sleep
Okay. I will do Dimension Door.
Okay, and where are you putting them?
It's time.
So I can literally open this door 500 feet in any direction. I am dropping him from 500 feet from the air
Yes.
onto the cold, hard floor.
See if you can
actually,
put a
wait.
spin on him so he's spinning while he's doing it. It makes him nauseous too.
Oh my god.
I mean, he'd probably be spinning from that height anyways.
Yeah.
I do have hypnotic patterns. I can make him feel like he's spinning more.
Oh my god.
But I'm going to just do the Dimension Door from 500 feet.
Roll that fall damage, yo.
That is 500 feet of fall damage.
So that's 50d6.
Did you say 50 d6s?
50 d6 from 500 feet, yeah.
Oh no.
Y'all, we're about to roll 50 d6. Just look at this.
If he's so strong, he should have turned off fall damage.
If he's so strong,
look, that's satisfying.
that is so satisfying.
Look at Noir's face. It's like
Hey.
the Meyer Noir's disappointment in us.
Please tell me he goes splat like a soft pear on concrete.
Yes.
That's not the damage.
Oh,
What is that?
It's double that. Double that. Tell me that's double.
Because he's vulnerable?
Because of the poison from
You
the
just
arrow.
did 352 damage. So the poison that I use stuns and gives stun and vulnerability if you fail to save.
Oh, darn. Wow, we're so disappointed.
Oh, monks. I love monks. I will
no,
say.
we have played this game for 2 seasons. I have never had a chance to use that ability.
Oh my god.
Because
That's
nobody
so
in this game has
exciting.
used an arrow or any kind of ranged weapon
No.
until.
I mean,
Yep.
Alan did, but that doesn't count.
Well, nobody likes Alan.
That was a narrative bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
May he
gosh.
become the everlasting grease stain.
Yes.
We can burn him then. We burn the remains.
Oh yeah, like can we burn the remains? That'd be sick.
What
Let's do that. Let's do-
remains?
Yeah, something great, nothing
And
left.
we can throw grease on it and then,
Oh.
She is just mist on the ground.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh shit.
Not even a shadow remains. Thank you, Crit Witch.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Look,
Oh, Chris.
time out real quick. I know some of you are watching going, you can't use Dimension Door like that. Shut up. This was awesome.
Yeah, Christ, come on. What an epic way. Screw your we don't need another battle. What we need.
Is an epic outro.
Rule of cool.
I mean, he's also like, it's not like he's in his right mind. You said he's basically paralyzed and all poisoned.
He could have walked it on by himself.
Like
Yeah.
legitimately, this is the
I
most
mean,
this
or
group
if you-
thing
Or
that can
if y'all
happen.
really concerned about it, we can just stand here and beat him to death until the
Also
end.
a
So
possibility.
Yeah, like the end of was it or what? Or it 2? Where they just kept stomping on the
yeah,
little
we
guy. It
just
was
beat
weird.
him to death.
When I say shut up, I'm just joking. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody in the audience. But so I've got to fucking describe this now. All right,
Hey.
so I can't believe I forgot that a monk could catch the arrow.
It's so perfect.
Oh,
Gafir knew. This
Yes,
is why Gafir
absolutely.
knew.
This is why you were chosen.
They knew that at the
Because
right time.
catch
Ufu
it.
wouldn't just point. Ufu would grab the
I
arrow.
hate this so much, but it's so awesome. I can't not give it to y'all. So the arrow hits, and you can see everything about the Shadow Stag stop functioning. And not only does it stop functioning, but you can see their physical resistance, their muscles, everything just drain. It's like this poison is absorbing the life from the Shadow Stag. And you all use that opportunity to promptly jump. Jump the Shadow Stag. And so you're carving away, and before the fall damage, it was already bloodied. So the centaur falls to its knees, just about done. And just as it's beginning to gather its strength slowly to get back up and to get into the fight, you see a doorway open above the shadow stag and slam onto the ground. And when it slams onto the ground, you no longer see the shadow stag. Now everyone outside everybody outside in Jesus Christ. Everybody outside in the city of Mercuria, they see the shadow stag appear in the sky as the brilliant doorway opens up, and this half woman, half horse falls spinning silently, not letting out a scream, and then just as that happens, the last of the darkness is burned away from the sun and Eowyn. The book is now pure white with shimmering blue platinum metallic accents placed all over it. And the crude writing is again replaced with beautiful sylvan writing. The hunter in the darkness themselves appears, and you can see the archfey that they were before they were trapped in the Shadowfell. And they look at you, and they look at Eowyn and the sun. They reach their hand out, and Eowyn hands the book over. The archfey places it close to their chest and vanishes.
Oh.
Y'all want to get some
We did it!
food?
Food sounds nice. Shawarma?
Are we all just covered in like goop?
Yeah, I imagine a little splatter. We probably.
I mean, yeah, you butchered a horse person, so
Butchered, saved everybody
day,
in the world.
whatever.
Yeah.
I imagine we get like a
Look at it.
montage at the end of us in like a food truck lane.
I'm not salty.
Blue
Oh.
Force Ghost Gafir and Zad are sharing a zebra pie from episode 1.
Oh,
Way back in the
wow.
day.
My
yes.
heart.
I think that I could go for some mussels. Like there's like probably some okay seafood in this place. It's close to the river. We can get some fish.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Noir, guess what this is?
Okay, next season, I'm gonna get that. As you're all kind of smiling and getting yourself set, you hear and you see off in the distance, there's Kafir, who is smiling and goes, well, now that that's been taken care of, do you mind helping me with something that may prove to be a little bit more difficult?
Can I eat my
Yeah.
cricket first?
Well, sure. But after you're done, I was hoping that you might be able to find me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is where we are going to
Oh.
end this season.
Yeah.
Be able to find me in that cricket crunch.
That is where we're going to end this season
Oh
of
my God.
Into the South.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
With my horse person being butchered and then
Butchered.
dropped from 500.
It's been a rough ride for that boss, huh?
Yeah. Never really kind of got his way, did he?
No.
Oh.
That
He was close
boss
a couple
really-
times though. He was close.
yeah, like they really wanted to like push their luck, but we said nay.
Instead, we pushed
Then we
them.
murdered them.
That
Brutally.
Look, Noir, I think this is time for outros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Hi, I'm Noir, and I GM the show. I love all of my players, despite their rolling.
Noir, since we so blatantly destroyed your fun times, you can outro first. Tell everybody who you are.
Hi, everybody. If you stuck with us, thank you so much. Please let Kobold Press know that you like us, so that maybe we might get another season. This has been great. I love telling this story with all of my friends here, and I love telling the story for you. I've been your GM, Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Later tonight at 9 p.m. on my Twitch channel, I'm doing my show Drunken Cover, where I play covers of your favorite songs and drink. So hang out with me. But that's me passing it right along.
Down. That makes a B. We're gonna go down the screen.
Down where? Hello, I've been your fashionable Minotaur who just got to beat up a horse. And I don't know if Minotaurs have feelings about that. Like, do bulls and centaurs?
hoof on hoof action?
Yeah.
I feel like they might be beefing though.
Oh,
beefing.
Complicated. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that wasn't supposed to be a pun. I didn't do that on purpose.
It's
Lies.
too late.
Lies.
Pun is out into the universe. So if you want to follow me for some more pun support, you can do so as at @B_Zelda. I'm a podcaster, streamer, writer, and many things in the tabletop space.
very nice, very nice. That makes it Anita's turn.
Hello. I'm Anita or Panita or Critical Misses. You can find me everywhere online at Panita or at Critical Misses. I'm a TTRPG streamer, graphic designer, producer, and a cat mom about the space. You can find me over on the Critical Misses Twitch channel for Morning Ritual. Our guest this week is Brutal Dan or Danny. So yeah.
Nice.
And other than that, you can also find me on Vancouver by Night for their Changeling the Dreaming game, Tales from the Rookery. And I'm, other than that, light on projects. So if you want me to see me on your streams, hit me up.
Nice. KP.
If you want more grease in your streams.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Your turn.
And my turn. My name is KP, and oh man, this has been such a fantastic game. Thank you all so much for having me. Thank you so much for inviting me onto this little adventure with your crew. It's always tough to have a new player come in the middle of already someone else's adventure, but y'all just were so fantastic and so inviting and so welcoming. And I had a blast playing Shani. You can catch me on Twitter or any of your other social medias as KP11 Studios. I do photography. I do cosplay and portrait photography. I get to play amazing games with people like these people right here all the time. And I'm so honored and privileged to be able to do so and be able to tell all these stories for all of you. I like to personally, in all of my games and the characters that I play and anything else I do, add a little bit of my own culture from my side of the world into it. Well, when I say my side, as in from where I was born and raised, which is India. For example, Shani is literally, the name Shani comes from one of the gods in my culture who rides a raven and brings the results of karma to every player or to all the people in his life. So just like that, Shani kind of notes down every aspect of people's lives. So that's kind of where it got inspired from.
Cool.
So things like that, I like to kind of, bring a little of that. I also talk a lot about my culture on Twitter and put out stories and things. If you are catching the stuff that I'm doing this month, I've been putting out a lot of spooky lore from my side of the world. So if that interests you and want to use that to inspire things that you do, go check that out. But yeah, so that's it for now.
Marcus.
Wow.
Hi, I am Marcus. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I'm just about to ascend, so I'm going to pass this over to Dot.
Wowzer. Y'all, thank you so much for this. This game started and was the first thing that I put together and started producing when I came onto Kobold Press. So it's almost like a little bittersweet to like wrap another beautiful season and to have all my friends at a table. So thanks everybody in chat that have stuck with us. Thanks Warriors of Waterdeep for popping by today and catching the craziness that was the end of this. Do not fret, we've got more coming here on Kobold Press. You'll see me here. If you want to find me, this is the best place to find me. Or you can check me out at Little Red Dot, where I'm producing podcasts and playing a lot of tabletop games and now writing for tabletop as well. I'll get some things coming down the pipelines. But the most important thing I can tell you is First off, if you loved this show, please tell Kobold Press, because that is how they greenlit season 2, because we got so much love for season 1. We do have another show running on Monday nights. You could check out Courts of the Shadow Fae, where instead of causing a GM chaos, I am the GM, so they are causing me chaos as they dwell through the Shadow Realm. And as of tomorrow morning, we are launching a new Kickstarter for Kobold Press for the Book of Ebon Tides, which is a setting book for the Shadow Realm. It's going to include more than just the Shadow Fae. You're going to get bear folk and new class features and just all kinds of stuff. I'm very, very excited about it. And then don't forget, every Wednesday, if you want to know more about what we're doing, come hang out. We have Kobold Chats where we bring on writers, designers, tabletop streamers, all kinds of people to talk everything Kobold Press. It's a pretty great time. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the big stuff. Thank you, everybody. And if you missed this and picked up today and were like, dang, I wish I had seen all of this crazy, greasy chaos, guess what? You can head over to YouTube and catch both Season 1 and Season 2 so you can get all caught up. So when we get a Season 3, because you're all going to tell Kobold Press how much you loved it, you'll be all caught up and in the know. All right,
Someone
everybody.
asked, how would they tell Kobold Press?
Yes. Oh, that's a great question. Choose. I read out YouTube comments all the time during our marketing meetings. You can always ping us on social media, Facebook, Twitter. Call us out, ping us, and let us know you love it. Or I bet you Victoria would love a customer service ticket that was just like, y'all are awesome. So you can always submit directly through our customer service ticket and share the love, which will make it all the way up to Kobold in Chief Wolfgang, where we can let them know. All right, everybody, we are over time. Thank you so very much. We will see you tomorrow night for more Courts of the Shadow Fae, and every Wednesday, same Kobold time, same Kobold channel, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.
Everyone.